All right, everybody, welcome to chanceman mode. So if you guys within the OSRS fan base, you're probably aware of Gudi, who has done a series of basically called chanceman mode. He probably has the series named under a similar thing, but it's been going on for like 7 to 8 months right now, probably like 8 videos in around that time. And it's basically what chanceman mode is basically a randomizer for items in this game, where how this works is that every item that is tradable in the GE is locked, and to unlock them, whichever kind of like first instance of you getting an item, whether it be through monster drops, NPC dialogue, environmental interactions, that sort of thing, a thing is going to roll where it'll randomly unlock an item. And then at that point, you just need to go ahead and find if you can get said unlocked item. And from there, once you get yourself, once the item is rolled and unlocked, then you'll be able to get said item freely from the GE. So think of it as bronze man mode, but with extra steps. So this is going to be a whole load of bullshit. In fact, so when I said about like having to do this for 2 weeks, I did buy a bond. Well, through the GE, that is, transfer it over to here to this character, and see what we can do with just this here is a fresh character straight off the thing. I named him Wickman Gotcha because RNG. I mean, the only difference is I'm not paying for waifus right now. But to give you a perspective what we got going on here, so in prospect to tradable items in the game, for members at least, there is 3,794 items to unlock. Now there is now I should probably mention here, chanceman mode, this plugin was made, obviously it was inspired by the Gudi series. So it's definitely a different plugin from like what Gudi has been developing. So it still functions similar to that. So there is also a free-to-play mode where it's roughly around like 800 items for in free-to-play mode. So that kind of gives you an idea of what we're dealing with. So anyway, as I said, so this here is a fresh count. Let's see what else. So you can't really see here because on RuneLite here, but there is, like a bit of a sidebar that shows about like what's kept track of the unlocked and rolled things here. I think there might be like some other like future things with the chanceman mode. Oh yeah, there is a checkbox for like roll item sets or roll flat packs or weapon poison unlock requirements, whatever that stuff. I just felt like, what? Since I'm probably going to be doing this for like, limited amount of time, I'm just going to include like the whole jank, just make things a whole lot worse. Now I did watch a bit of the Gudi series to take down notes where we can go ahead and find like some freebies to find item unlocks to make things simple for us. And from there, I guess let's go ahead and let's go ahead and let's go and talk to get our free stuff from the combat tutor here. So I guess we might as well go ahead and get started. So I think we did all that we could here. So now I should note that we can still for any items that are untradeable, such as trading sword and shield, that those are freebies. Like those are not locked. So anytime that we can try to find places, things like like achievement diaries, for example, like those are considered untradeable. So definitely things such as that. But yeah, let's go ahead and here, how about this? We claim our runes from the tutor. This would be our first instance of this, and we've unlocked red berries. Okay, we actually do know of a place where I can get that, and a holy symbol. Anyway, so you can see these here are grayed out, so I can't use these for any reason. In fact, yeah, being able to use like wind strike on anything, I can't click it. So I hit click. I tried to attack imp, and no, that doesn't work. It should have hovered saying like, you know, cast wind strike, but it didn't. That's just to show you that like, yeah, it doesn't work. So all we can do is just drop them. All right, but as for starting out things go, red berries and a holy symbol. So already we got ourselves like a best prayer slot for like for amulet. So, and red berries, you know, that could be potential thing for like cooking methods, I suppose, or whatnot, or to like, oh, you know what, I can probably yeah, if I get coins and then red berries, I can get red dye, so that gives me another item roll, that's for sure. Anyway, so gotta do the whole classic of having to fight goblins. So there's definitely going to be a whole bunch of this going on here for sure. Good old classic training. So there's only bones. So for bones, it dropped Dragon Bitter Mature. Dang it. Oh yeah, I should probably go about having to go around having to kill like one time only. Oh, that's interesting. Can't shear the sheep. Well, obviously, because I haven't unlocked shears, you know. All right, we'll be back having to like, you know, take care of goblins. Well, probably not as much just because I don't really have a source of food right now. So we can kill a chicken. And this should give us like at least 2 item rolls from this. All right, so we got, oh, there's our first, you know, toy, you know, freaking flat pack or whatever. And clue junk item. Definitely. All right, search a coop, get ourselves an egg, but we can't use that egg. Instead, we get, oh shit, law rune. Okay. All right, so definitely teleports is not going to be an issue. We just need to go ahead and like at least we have to like probably like unlock air rune in order to like fully utilize it, or staff of air. Here, we can take this off of here for another roll. Well, look who's not going to be doing the Coliseum for a very long time, or if at all. Oh yeah, you know, yeah, sure, let's go ahead and attack you. You know, get some basic stats in or whatnot. But that's not going to roll any more items here. In fact, one of the things that I did in terms of starting things out with this character is that I made sure I tagged my character as a brand new player, because that would actually spawn in the NPC Adventurer John in order to like do like random tasks for him, and we get free stuff from him. Because otherwise, if you created a new character as an experienced player, he wouldn't show up. So it's a good thing that we did. So we might as well go about having to talk to him for a little bit. Adventure Pass. You know, I never really done this, so it's interesting. Combat, Gatherer. Well, I don't think there's really much of Gatherer we can do, but certainly combat, at the very least. Reach level 5 in attack. So that gets, looks like a steel sword, and even some cache. And there's strength and defense. So all of these, oh, and range and magic. Range and magic, we can't really do much, but combat certainly. So we got ourselves to get level 5 in each of those things. Let's see what else. Is there any other freebies? Let's see. We can go ahead and talk to, let's see. Oh yeah, there's like a little bit of a thing I got for loot pickups, such as this person who's probably just, you know, tagged as a man, you know. And you can't really see it, but it's also another like sidebar thing that shows up. And there's certainly a lot that can show up in the drop table, which herbs being as one of them. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and do like a random pickpocket. And first attempt, I fail already. Okay. Oh, apparently that was an easy task. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just only coins, you know, like from like people such as that, right? All right, so I think we'll go right down here and we'll go ahead and talk to the tutors here. And we should get like some free stuff here. Teach me basic of fishing. Get a small net. And what is that? Villager robe. That might be like a Karamja type of thing. I would guess. Let's see. Talk to the mining tutor so we can get pickaxe, bronze pickaxe. All right, click off, and it's soda ash. Okay, that might be like some form of doing some crafting later on. I just need to, you know, like unlock seaweed. Pretty much. What else? Certainly wish we had like some sort of like, if I could find like some sort of like untradeable food that I can get somehow, then at least training in general is not gonna be ass, right? Certainly quite a different feeling that I start out with like members like on a fresh account like this, right? I mean, heck, I could have just done free to play for like 2 weeks and did that, but like I think that would have been maybe a little bit boring at first, but it definitely makes it more doable doing it that way. Wait, like, oh, okay, I can take coins. What the heck? Because it looked like it was grayed out, right? So we get all this stuff up to level 5 and then claim our free stuff from John. And right now, trying to keep track of like what I've unlocked from, say, like an empty from a random monster like this goblin here, it would be hard to keep track of because there was like some plugin that like Gudi had that I couldn't really find. It did mention, oh, a breast necklace. That's a rare thing for it to drop, I think. That looks like an eel. But Jarboa tail, what the fuck? I don't even know what that is. Oh man. Well, so other than having to do like random lawn work that didn't really work out that well because, you know, needed a longer hose to work with. I've also been, you know, doing a little bit of the Oblivion this morning as well. Of course, doing everything that I can think of. I really am so glad that like games such as that has made a turnaround because like I have been seeing like videos saying like this is what people need in the gaming industry right now because like it's like really, oh god, I dropped a hammer. Let's see. Team Cape 11. That's going to require me going into the wilderness potentially for that. Now let me see if I can try to search that up. Oh, beer? Okay. It gave me an air orb. Okay. You know, if it really comes down to it, to get a staff of air or like a air battle staff, then maybe. That's still a long ways off though. Anyway, this is a wilderness cape that's purchased 50 coins from William. And he's level 42, 52 in the wilderness, outside of the Lava Dragon Isle. So definitely not going to be easy to like pinpoint where he is. I see. Well, I certainly can't go out into the wilderness until I get like some source of food. Because I'm sure there's like some jagoff having to like kill me for no reason. So, all right, let's see what else I have on the list. Let's see. We can go over to like kind of like nearby farms and having to pick, you know, vegetables off the ground. We can do that. Because like while my health is down, let me go and do that instead. So yeah, I really don't know how painful this is going to be. I mean, obviously from what I saw from the Gudi series, like it's gonna not be fun in some sort of sense, but like that's what randomizers are. It's meant to be bullshit. Oh, that's a divine super combat potion. The only time I ever was able to like make that sort of thing was like in freaking leagues. I don't even am able to do that on my main account right now. So see shares, I can't pick that because basically if an item's displayed as if it was on the ground, I can't pick it up. But when I do like environmental interactions such as, you know, like search the chicken coop for things like that, or in this case pick wheat, it's fair game. Oh, is that a broken, yeah, Varrock's flail. Dang. Pick potato. Oh, another flat pack. Yeesh. All right, we're gonna be already be desperate with this one here, having to search for a needle in the haystack. I don't know what the odds are having to do this. Also, I think I can get randomly damaged having to do this just because, you know, doing this sort of stuff is very pokey, you know. I think that did happen once. Here, one sec here. Okay. Just gotta keep on doing this for a good while here. Still gotta keep finding that dang needle. I wonder what the freaking chances are though. Oh, here we go. All right, got our needle. That looks like, yeah, Presolite leggings. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a spot over in the Draenor village. Also, it would probably be a good idea to go about having to train my agility while I'm in Draenor, because I see no reason not to. Because I can get, like, you know, them agility things, those marks of grace. Now let's see, was it upstairs in this room? Yeah, there's a cupboard. Yeah, because I think there's supposed to be like garlic in here. And there is garlic. All right. Sanguinicity staff. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, you know, we can also get ourselves some rope from Ned here. Let's see, talk to. Yeah, sell you some rope. Now, unfortunately, we can't use this. What is that? Calcified moth. Oh, that's part of frickin' the new region, isn't it? Because I've heard of the calcified rocks and stuff like that. So maybe that's where it's pointing towards. You know, oddly enough, I'm able to like deposit this, but obviously I can't use it. Come to think of it, I don't know why I kind of like dropped some of those like random things there. Because that obviously means I can't pick it up now. Unfinished beehive. So they're doing stuff with that. Ooh. Now let's go over and get the cabbage. Cabbage. Is that a bagged plant? Bagged marigolds. This. Why you do this? All right, time to go by and mess around with goblins again here. I have to at least, get like my attack up and things. Oh, there's a highwayman. Just want to make sure I don't get close to him. All right, let's go again. No new roll. Actually, hold on. What the? Oh, I wonder if like, hold on. Like I'm supposed to be able to, take those. Hold on. There's something going on with like the ground items plugin or something, because I think some of them are like, oh, they put like hidden ones in there by default. That's why. Also, I wonder if they did a thing where like, like coins don't show up or something under a certain value. It's funny, I thought I cleared that out, but I guess it just puts like new stuff in there by default. So it'd be a good idea to also keep an eye on the timer so that so I know I'll have to go back and have to claim arrows from the range tutor. Oy. So I still have yet to take a look into any of the gameplay for Doom Dark Ages? Because I think there was like some sort of like big trailer that they showed at some point, and also like some people got like exclusive like hands on it to like play a little bit of the gameplay and whatnot. Like, I want to try to refrain from watching any of that because I want to be surprised, you know, like from the get-go once I get my hands on it. Because like I pretty much like almost played like every Doom game up to this point, well, except for like Doom 64, which I know is a shocking thing for me to say, because like in terms of the canon storyline, like they do take Doom 64 into account when it comes to like Doom guys, you know, whole lore. So it'll be an interesting angle, like what they're gonna go for this, because they said like definitely like wide open areas more, and definitely like constant movement this time, or maybe not go like so much like arena type of stuff. I actually don't know what's going on. Bronze bolts. Okay, so what did this go and give me? Another useless flat pack. Jesus. All right, got another task done. Let's see about having to get some stuff unlocked. All right, there he is. Good old Adventure John. Let's claim the goods. See what we got. So obviously some coins is always a welcome thing. And is that granite? Or sorry, like sandstone? It is sandstone. What the frick? Can you even use like sandstone for anything? Well, not that I could, because I don't think there's an easy way of having to get into the desert. Well, actually, no, I think there is now, because yeah, there's like grapple broken. Wait, no, that's not it. It's this one right here. You need level 66 to get over here. Jesus. So that was an interesting thing, because like you would think that you're like you can't have access to the freaking desert because like you need the shanty pass, as Gudi found out. But no, it turns out that there was like a change at some point to add more shortcuts, I think. And this stepping stone to level 66 was one of them. And that's why I thought that like having to work on agility at this point is probably like going to be our best thing to do right now. And of course, I also got to work on the thieving. Voldemort, that was the place I was talking about. Wait, was I? Yeah, where the Colosseum is at. Fortunately, we can go ahead and do that quest. That has like no requirements, so we can go there for free. And that place is just like chock full of like a lot of things. In fact, like a lot of people like chose Voldemort as like a like the second region unlock in Leagues 5. I certainly haven't unlocked it. I mean, it was a potential thing, but I got so swayed off when I would have to deal with the Echo boss of freaking Soul, and I'm like, fuck no. I know nothing about the Colosseum to begin with, and it's like it's just going to be like constant pain. So that was big nopers for that one. Almost there, having to get to the next HP thing. Yep. Ooh. Very good. Just tiny little itty bitty amounts. Here, let me look up my loot drops here. See, it would be nice if like maybe if this plugin kind of like kept track of like if you got the thing from them before. So the coins of various sizes. We did get hammer. Apparently there's a goblin book. A rare drop of grapes, red cape. This is a nice plugin because it just looks up what the loot tables is, and I think it's like connected to the wiki page, and so it's not all bloaty. All right, I need to lay this off for a while because yeah, I have no food. All right, where else can we try? Well, since I unlocked red berries, I should probably go ahead and start collecting them. I don't think we can like directly do anything with like getting that. Thud. Well, I certainly don't want to drop this because like I don't know like what the chances are of me getting steel longsword drop somehow, or rather unlock, I should say. Let's see, unicorn. Yeah, we want to go ahead and start like moving all the way over here. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought dwell berries came from here, but no, it's cadaver berries. We can pick those. And that looks like a wait, bottled dragon breath. What the fuck? That sounds like a quest item. All right, red berries we can obviously use. What the heck is that? Gold elegant. Oh god, that's freaking clue fodder. God dang it. Yeah, let me look up red berries. What can that be used? Okay, obviously I can do red dye, so I need to go like get myself like at least 3. No berries in the bush. Now there is like, okay, so yeah, not really much I can do about it, but I can go make red dye, and then that'll unlock something. Oh god, is that Rato? Rato. Yeah, just get me out of there. Anyways, let's see, any unlockables here? Well, I haven't leveled up my thieving yet. Oh, wait, what? The heck is this? Oh, when did they drop this? Oh my god, they overhauled the menus. Oh wow. That's surprising. In terms of stalls, yeah, I can't do the tea stall yet. Certainly there has to be like some sort of opportunity around here to... Oh, well, you know what? I think while we're here in Varrock, we might as well go about doing the quest here. Let's see, show all, optimal. Children of the Sun. All right, that's the person we need to talk to. Yeah, so we're just gonna go through some cutscenes apparently. Oh, he be sneaking. Unusually big bag. I forgot. There's a a little sneaking session with this one. Yeah. And continue. Back to Varrock Square. Should have gone for like some sort of snack before I started here, because like I don't think I had like a big enough meal earlier today. Why do I do that to myself? See, mark the guard outside the tent. And so the other guard that's over here. And just report back. So this would definitely at least give me some quest points for this. Which at this point, I don't know if like, it really means much. Actually, there is a little bit of a thing I'm going to do, but let me go ahead and finish this off once I get the quest points here. Oh, and that was it. All right, now how many hold on, I think that was tagged as done. I skipped through the thing so fast I didn't see like what the reward was in terms of like quest points. 1 quest point. Okay. So I bring that up because I was going to do a little bit of a side thing, because if you haven't been here to my channel before, I do a thing with star points in the upper right, or star power. And considering what I'm going to be doing right now, where it's very likely that I'll soft lock myself in terms of like, like unlocking everything and I wouldn't be able to progress. Now, the cool thing about this plugin is that there is an option to manually roll an item. But I think that's kind of like a last resort sort of thing. And I do want to go ahead and make some progress if I have been truly 100% to my knowledge that I have soft locked myself. So what I want to do is that for, let's say, 10 star power, I can do a roll, but only if I know that I've soft locked myself. So there's going to be like 2 ways where I can go about having to do a little bit of the star power stuff. One, and something I forgot to turn on, is this a goal thing here. So for every 100,000 XP, I would give myself, how much? I say 5-star power. I think that'll be good. And then as for quest points, I don't really let's see, there's like only like a finite amount of it. So in this case there's like 321, or yeah, 321. So what if I was to give me like double that amount in terms of star power? So in this case, I'd be like, yeah, let's go for 2. And so anytime that I need to go ahead and do a roll, it'll cost 10 of those. When I have no other option, that I should say. Romeo and Juliet. I wonder if that requires anything. Skill filtering. The only requirement is cadaver berries. Okay. Yeah, sure. All right, so I need to go ahead and make my way back around to those things, which I shouldn't have dropped those freaking things. I mean, it's not like I'm like directly trying to use the cadaver berries myself. I'm just handing them off to an NPC, which is totally a-okay. You know, for something as easy as Romeo and Juliet, like on the same difficulty, we're having to do things here. Because like Children of the Sun was like 1 quest point, but then Romeo and Juliet is like 5. Just shows how dated things are. See, I wonder if there might be like goblins on the way there, or some sort of like low-level enemy. Because there's we can do it for imps. We should go ahead and like fight imps because they do have like a big drop table too, in terms of variety. Tutor. So I don't really have like a big old like goal in mind when it comes to a. Okay. I don't really have like a big encompassing goal I'm trying to achieve. I feel like just say like how far I can get with as like an overall like thing, like how much like total level would I get throughout this whole thing, like how many quest points or like any noticeable gear, notable gear, you know, from this, or maybe like how many items I've unlocked through rolls, you know. And return the message. And I also know that there's like an Easter event going on right now, but I think you don't really get any items from that. They're like within like tradables, so I really don't think is like a big point to it. All right, over to the church. I have no idea if a frickin' newspaper is a tradable thing. Newspaper. That is a tradable item. Wait, no, it has to be a GE tradable item. It's tagged as tradable because you can trade it to a player, but like, who really does that? Yeah, captive audience. All right, now we have to go to the apothecary. Oh, see, there's an imp. The guy's still saying that. What the shit? Poof. All right, back over here. Did that guy that was just shouting like freaking like 2 million like turn into a player with actual items? Something sus is going on. Irk. And back to Romeo to finish the quest. No, he was still here. And now for this cutscene. There she is. Yeah. Wow. And look at that, 5 quest points, which doubled that. That gives me a whopping. Oh, hang on. That gives me 10. Let's see. Now let's actually go back over here because I did see that imp. Should go about having trying to kill that a few times. Problem is, I really do not want that imp to be like teleporting many times. That would suck. I don't see. Ooh, tools. I wonder if I can somehow try to get in there Would that involve having doing the dig site quest or something, or oh, no, wait, it's Bon Voyage, I think. Let me see. Bon Voyage. Requirements 100 kudos. Finishing the dig site. Yeah, I have to do dig side. Yeah, definitely can't do that. Damn. Because seeing that just made me think, you know? Actually, hold on a minute. Can I get like free XP having to do this? Wait, that just gives me attack. What? That's not what I was expecting. I'm on the aggressive stance. Does that only work for attack? Huh. Oh, hold on. Go ahead and drop this off. Yeah, it sure does suck having to do things on foot manually and all that stuff, right? After when you've been spoiled for years having all the advanced teleportations. As well as having to recently be off of freaking Leagues 5 where you are like teleporting everywhere like freaking Ganon from the Zelda show. That was quite the odd one. Take a flyer? Would that happen to be anything? Nope, that's not a tradable thing. You know, just trying the options that I can find, really. Suppose we can go about doing like another round of killing goblins. Ooh, water rune. Let's see, that gave me stamina potion 1 dose. Okay. But I don't know. Problem is that the only way to get that is if I was able to make, you know, a stamina potion 3 dose. Which I know I can get Emily's crystals, you know, by turning in those frickin' marks of grace. But then the other problem is that I need to like technically unlock Herblore by doing the damn quest, which I don't have the items for. This is what I signed up for. Ooh, Earth Rune. And we got those Wolfbane arrow tips. I don't know. Let's see. Wolfbane arrow tips. Used to create the ogre arrows used in the big chompy bird hunting quest. Yeah, problem is I need to unlock ogre arrows if I wanted to like utilize that somehow. Oh, yeah. Actually, I probably should disappear that until I have the proper unlock. So yeah, we got earth and water rune from, wait, what the heck? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong drop table. Okay, I think it's this one I'm looking at. There's 2 different like drop tables that I'm looking at here, which I don't know if it's like location wise. But I assume the first one is just the one right here in Lumbee. Because we got water and earth. And there's still a case of probably like body runes or... We already got bronze bolts. Okay, so the other ones is like a bronze square shield and a spear. We got hammer. A mail. Chef's hat. Already got beer. Yeah. Brass necklace is one of the rarer ones for sure. Ooh, you know what? There was another thing in the drop table, which was an air talisman. We should go about having to start the rune mysteries, and we can get the air talisman. And that would go ahead and roll the thing. And I think technically we can complete rune mysteries. I think. Because the only thing that needs to be brought to them is, you know, the air talisman that was given to me. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and look that up here. Rune mysteries. Let's see, that gave... was that one of the first things that Gudi got in his playthrough as well? A freaking 3rd age range coif. Jeez. God damn it. There's no escaping from it. No escape from the pain. All right, we might as well go about having to go over this way then. Oh, yeah, there's a goblin in the way. Let's go and do a little bit of this. Get back here. Get back here. Hey, hey, hey. Coinage. Oh my god, max hit 2. Let's go. We're getting up in the world. Oh, okay, ensouled goblin head. That rolls. Adamant felling axe. Hmm. Wonder how soon I might be able to start doing that. I wonder. Also, is this thing not activating? Yeah, it shows the goal. Yeah, I'm looking at the freaking plugin for this thing here, and it's like, what the heck? Why is it not detecting anything? It should have been like, you know, keeping track of this here. All right, maybe go ahead and try this again. Or maybe I need to go and try like reload the freaking RuneLite. Maybe it'll fix it by then. Because I'm not seeing it being added here. Okay, here we go. Should be back. All right, let's see if that plugin's actually going to properly work this time. Just hope the jail guard doesn't get closer. Okay, now it's working. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately we're like having like a little bit of like an XP difference from when I started, but I'll forgive it this time. All right, let's go ahead and drop this off here. I don't know if it's like part of the rule set that like if you can't technically use it, then you need to immediately drop it, which I don't recall from the because like not everything is like, it's not like I need to like immediately drop it or anything like that, right? Or like it's preventing me or anything. I can still technically interact with the NPC while it's still in there and then still do the thing. So now the next part is just having to deliver a parcel over to Varrock, I believe. Yep. Oh yeah, they started doing these freaking like did you know tips. If you stay on the same tile as your box trap, it'll fail to catch 100% of the time. That's funny. Let's see. Now that I'm like this far out over here, let's see. Ooh, Black Knight be scary. Probably like one tap me or something. It's crazy like how dangerous at low level like this place is because of like these freaking jail guards. Uh-oh. Need to start running. Yeah. Wouldn't happen to be like any thing in here, would you? Oh yeah, the empty packs. It's kind of a, you know, steep cost, but I'll do it. Yeah, there we go. That technically gave me a jug, and then I get some potato thing? Wait, no. It's a chalk bomb. Oh wait, it's pre-made, so that means I can actually I can buy it over at the Gnome Stronghold. Okay. So that should work. And I guess just toss them in there just cuz. So yeah, having to go on a little bit of like a wild goose chase of unlocking items in a chain. At least we're narrowing out the things that we don't need, and eventually get the stuff that we do need. All right, so there's a little bit of a spot over in Remington where we can go about getting. Ooh, actually, hold on. Can I? Oh, you. Well, no, this will work. It's hold on. It's pirate treasure. Go ahead and start the quest for that a little bit, but we can't really finish it because I think the last one involves having to actually use a spade. Yeah, we need a spade for that. However, we can still technically pick bananas and having to like do the other stuff. Because having to get over onto like Karamja and having to. Actually, do I want to go there right now? No, probably not. Yeah, I need to go over here to this quarry over here. Fungus. Yeah, so here's a spade that we can interact. Just can't use it yet. Another freaking flat pack. Gross. So let's see, that's onion. Another thing of wheat. And I just realized I was just in Draenor Village and I did not talk to Aggie or anything. Dang it. Is there any kind of like interactables in Remington? Wouldn't be like anything in crates, would they? Trade? What do you sell? Crafting stuff. Yeah, I didn't think there would be like anything of note. You're a range shop. Okay. Search stacks. You can't reach that. Why was that an option? Lol. I wonder, hold on. Let me take a look at that other mini. There's like a mini quest that I recall. What's the requirements for that? I don't know if you're given these things. Chances are no. I was looking at the Daddy's Home mini quest, and it's like, yeah, no shit, you need something for that. White apron. Thief. Oh god. Oh yeah, I just realized I need to go to like any kind of like pub locations and then like ask for like some sort of drink or any kind of like food, because if I technically do that through NPC dialogue, it's all fair game. So it's definitely the case of this place right here. And Ahab's beer, that's, I would assume, is not a tradable thing on the GE. There's the bartender. This one just says beer, which sounds generic, so I have no idea. Let's see. Bar tender. And let's see. There's multiple bartenders, but this one specifically is like what? I think we're in the Rusty Anchor Inn. Okay. Yep, just regular beer, which we already unlocked. So. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll go talk to Red Beer Frank. And start that. That person be splashing. Oh, apparently I need to open that up to sync it up. Now we do have the coins. And we need to go out trade with this guy. Now the rum is not a tradable thing, so we can get that. Now it's just a matter of having to like get the bananas, put them in the crates, and then go from there. And picking these bananas. Give us another roll. Is that a hilt? Godsword shard. Damn it. Now hold on a minute here. Let me find. Okay, so there's like a one-time thing of a enemy that we can go ahead and fight, which is a monkey, because they'll drop monkey bones. See what we can roll with that. Snake. They're not aggressive, are they? That might be a problem, but ugh, certainly don't want to get close to the Scorponok. Yep, monkey bones. Oh my god. Amulet of Strength. Okay. All right, best in slot for melee for a while. I just don't know if there's like an enemy that straight up drops it. We'll certainly find out at some point. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Luthus. All right, first we'll go ahead and use it up onto the crate. Then we fill the crate. Talk to you again. We get 30 coins back. Oops. Whatever, that fits the requirement. So look up this one here. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack him. Sure, there's something in the drop table for this one. And level 5. And we should go about having to claim that from Adventure John. Oof. Wait. I can technically grab that. Because apparently that's interactable from the environment. I just can't equip it. Freaking keg. Ugh. And now, yeah, I just realized, yeah, I can't do anything because, like, I would have to get into this room to get the crate while wearing it. So it's like, nope. Definitely not in the books. Yeah, but the whole point of getting on there was just having to do that, get the banana thing and whatnot as a random unlock. So yeah, for now, we'll just go ahead and close that out. Oh, hold on a second. I can talk to a farmer and having to get, wait, hold on, trade. Oh, wait, they changed this now, didn't they? So I can't do it through dialogue anymore? Let's see, sell you something. Yeah, it does that now. Shit. Oh, yeah, I can't do that anymore. So out of reach. That's a shame. Ah, yes, before I forget, since I am crossing through Draenor, like, let's talk to Aggie and having to get the dye. Oh, and you know what? Technically, I can use the dye, you know, to dye a cape. Oh, wait, I can't use any cape right now. There was a Team 11 cape, but I don't think that can be dyed because that has like a unique pattern on it. See, red dye. There we go. Ooh, which herb is that? Dwarf weed. Dang it. Ugh. You know, I was hoping that maybe that was, you know, Guam. But, you know, sometimes, like, you know, the textures of, like, herbs, especially when they're dirty, they all look the same, right? It's like, what the frick? You know, when eventually push comes to shove, I will have to go about having to train agility just a little bit. Here, let's go about having to train defense now. Ooh, bronze spear. Okay, let's see. We get... Oh, wait, is that... It's an opal. Hmm. Can we purchase an opal from a store? Shop locations? No. There is not. Actually, no, hold up. There is the dig site. Oh, wait. Frick. Okay, so there's like an activity. Oh, wait, it's done during the dig site quest. Okay, well, I don't know if I can do it before it or something, but... Yeah. So I can't get that for now. 'Tis a shame. All right, let's keep going. Because I want to go ahead and like start fighting some imps. They do have that sounds a good variety of drops they can do. Ooh, okay. We get Hail of the Gods. Isn't that like clue fodder? Yeah, I think it might be. Oh man. Yeah, like clue drops is going to be like a very annoying thing to deal with. So, what level do I need to be in order to like thieve from ham members? 15. Level 2. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at oh, it's already been way more than 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and claim oh, these aren't tradable. And they can only be used together. Well, okay, I guess I technically have my way of like training range, I guess. Funny, I thought there were like bronze arrows that you get, but no, actually, that's not the case. Anyway, let's go ahead and claim things. So we got like 4 rolls. Some necklace. Phoenix necklace. Wait, is that a bronze shield? Bronze kite shield. Okay, nice. The problem is I think that's like our Rune X. Okay. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. What that freaking bronze wire? It's kind of like a niche case for that one, isn't it? But okay. I you know, I got excited for a second because, like, you know, bronze kite shield is like it's the same stats as the training shield, if I recall. Same bonuses as a wooden shield. All right, compare with bronze kite. Okay, so there is differences, I think. No? Yes? The way they're doing the differences is... Okay, maybe I need to like do it the other way around. Training shield. Okay. Apparently it was showing me the differences differently, but yeah, it is... It's a I know it's such a minor difference, but like take what you can get, right? And let's see, the bronze thing can be bought from Cassie in Falador. All right, so good stuff. Anyways, Phoenix necklace, but Runex is a big one. So yeah, and the only enemy I can think of where we can get Runex at this early time would be to fight the that nature spirit, but that's part of a quest though. Hey, come here. I need to tag you. Tag all imps. I need to change the style to outline. Let's go ahead and fight you for a little bit. Hopefully you don't teleport like a dingus. Of course you teleport like a dingus. Jesus Christ, all the way to like the other side of this freaking fence. I mean, if I really wanted to go ahead and fight imps, I should probably do it over at the monastery near Ardoin, because at least then there's like a concentrated like area of those guys. Okay, nice. Two different things. Studded body G. Crud. And the heck is that? Hydra's claw. Oh my god. Freaking hydras. Oh man. I see that's a level 6 giant rat. Could have sworn that there was a lower level one. So I do need to fight a rat because there is like raw rat meat that'll drop. Okay, what else? Well, I guess we might as well go ahead and start like pickpocketing here. Swap to pickpocket. Now this training is going to take a little bit of time, especially if I want to go ahead and like, you know, because like thieving is like our like more reliable way of having to get things. Nice. Level 2. That was a decent streak on that one. I like that jitter. That was pretty good. There's only like a finite time I'll go about doing that. Anyways, that was a strength potion there. Yes, Elwido, welcome. I'm sure you're the one that always requested frickin' OSRS, and now I have a reason to. But yeah, surprise. So we're playing chanceman mode, where items are unlocked by having to roll them in some sort of fashion. So yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah. So yeah, as a reminder, so this is based off of Gudi's series of Power of Chance or whatever it's called, where like items are locked, like leaks. Okay, so what this is, so Chanceman is that at the very beginning, like all tradable GE items are locked, and to unlock them, you'll have to go through like some sort of instances of like, you know, of getting an item in terms of drops, NPC interactions, environment interactions. You know, like say if I was to go over to the tutors and claim like runes or something, or if I was to kill an enemy to get their drops. So the first instance I would get their... Is my tracker broke? Freaking... It wasn't tracking my hands. So the first instance I get that, it'll roll the counter at the very top here, and it'll randomly pull a grand total of like 3,794 items. And those are the items that are unlocked are the ones that I can technically use. Now, in terms of items that I can use through like GE, it has to be rolled and unlocked. if that made any sense. So this is basically Bronze Man mode, but with extra steps. Plus, I like randomizers, so like when I saw this being as a concept being used in this game, it's like, why the fuck not? Now, keep in mind, there is no logic in this, so it's very likely I could soft lock myself. But thankfully, the plugin, the chanceman plugin on RuneLite, does have an option to manually roll. But I decided to make it a little bit of a twist to integrate my little stream gimmick of power stars up in the upper right, where if there was an instance where I know I soft locked myself, then I can use that. Just so I have like, you know, some sort of, you know, you still got to work for trying to get your rolls in some way, right? And as while I'm here, there's some guaranteed drops from, ow! Well, okay, there's some stars for me to use. All right, there should be like, yeah, it looks like, yeah, 2 drops. See, we get barley seed. Is that level 1 farming for barley seed? And some sort of cape, Guthix cloak. Ah. Anyways, yeah, you can see that the item is grayed out. I cannot pick it up. I'm trying to click it, but yeah, nothing. But yeah, like barley seed, hops. Oh, that's level 3. Dang. Well, I guess I have some low-level farming option, but I can't do that until I get a fucking rake. So yeah, the only thing on the list that I've gotten so far is a law rune that had like some form of significance. Rune axe, I got that. And I guess now barley seed. But problem is oh wait. Wood cutting, axes. I still need to go through the progression of like doing that. So I still need like a bronze axe or something. Still. What happens if you do a raid, get an item that's not unlocked? Can you take it? I mean, if I'm able to somehow directly deposit into my inventory, then yes, but I can't use it. So for now, if there was an instance where it's dropped on the floor, I can't pick it up. Now, if I was to get the item through like environment interactions or NPCs, yes, I can keep it as long as I don't drop it. Like I already have like a bunch of items that I have not unlocked yet that's sitting in my bank. Please don't one tap me. Okay. I guess it was grizzlies that attack you at a low level. Because like in terms of like, I don't know, let's say the one in, I forgot the name of the raid. But yeah, if you're like interacting with the chest and you find items in it, then you click on that, then yeah. Because that should be fair game. Yeah, they have made changes to agility, like run energy and whatnot, and I should go back to Draenor Village and have to do that for a little bit. Let's talk to Aubrey. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see where's I need to find a vendor that sells law runes, because I can, you know, I technically unlocked it, and it's still an instance of like when I can grab it. And it would go ahead and do a roll for me. So the only place I see is Camtorum, but I have to do that. Wait, hold on. That's in Volamore. That's, I think, see, during and after the quest, part of like Moons of, okay, I guess that's a place I can't go to yet. Well, okay, which enemy can technically, well, which one can drop law runes here? That's pretty low level. For some reason, a freaking barbarian can drop them. All right, let me sort it by rarity instead. Wait, Aubrey does? No, he doesn't have law runes. It's just pretty much like basic stuff. Wait, did somebody like buy body runes? What the frick? Who buys body runes? So like, well, I see chaos druids. level 13. But I'm not at that point to like really fight anything. All right, so I was not paying attention to Rune Mysteries. Where do I go to next? Oh yeah, back to the tower. All right. Oh, imp. Let's see if I can get ourselves another drop here. Mugger was trying to attack me, but he couldn't. Oh god, you better not go to the frickin' wizards, because I swear to god. Damn it! It went to the wizards. You pussy. So much for that. Oh man. Another imp. I have another chance. Ack. Out of energy again. Where'd he go? Did you went down here? Yes. Oh, of course. Hello? Hello? Convoluted walking here to get to the frickin' imp. Jeez. Bruh. I just want the blasted drops. Really changes everything when you're trying to, like, you know... Wait. Oh. God, where are you going? It's crazy. Well, it's taking me to the right direction, like to Draenor at least. In the fucking cow pen. Alright, you better not fucking move. Well, I see another one over there at least. Yeah. Imps in a shell nut. Oh no, wait, that's the same one. Fucking... Yeah. There we go. Alright, good. It rolled something. It's... Zemarite D high shield. What the okay, something you're gonna see a lot of when I get drops is a bunch of clue fodder. You know? Like clues that I just cannot like do yet. You know, that sort of shish. By the way, I'm level 4, so I'm actually gonna... Here, we're gonna go ahead and like attack goblins here until I get to 5 and then talk to Adventure John to claim some free shit. Oh, that was another important tip, is that like when you leave off a tutorial island, or rather while you're on there, there's a dialogue option to say like if you're an experienced or new player. Okay, I can't pick that up. Here. Like there's an option to like pick like either new player or experienced player. If you pick new player, then that's when Adventurer John is able to show up. So you can do the whole like adventure pass type of thing. But if you're experienced, like I've already chose like my main account as, then he wouldn't be there. So yeah, doing like chanceman mode is like, having Adventure John is like a must in order to get like free rolls. Goblin book, good roll. Okay, what do we get? Mithril shield, square shield. Okay, new best in slot. Nice. Very good. I have a good feeling that's probably sold from a store as well. Mithril square shield. Shop locations. Shields of Mistrock. That looks like a Volumar place. Dwarven settlement on the Isle of Aldarin. Okay. I'm sure getting there is not going to be an issue. Yeah, because I'm sure like Volumar would like is Goblin Book even like used for anything? Like I really don't want to get that unlocked. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's funny. Just need Children of the Sun. I actually did do that quest, and thankfully there is no item requirements for it. So yeah, I can just go there at any time. And it'll be good too, because like when I get my thieving up a little bit, I can do that one thieving method, which is like thieving from like wealthy citizens. So that'd be nice. Perfect. All right. So at level 5, let's go and talk to John. And I should also see about like any other stuff I can do for like tasks. All right, claim. All right, it's... Oh wait, is that... Maple Pyrologs, god dang it. And wait, Ancient Emblem. That's wilderness related shit, and I'm not happy about it. I don't like wilderness. Let me open up this here. See, what's part of this? Reach level 5 in fishing, 5 in woodcutting, and then in mining. Well, I can't do that if I don't have those tools unlocked. So anyway, back to this. So get a grip. Oh, so that now is level 10. And that one's 20. All right, so these are just like milestones of like reaching like certain things here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, definitely like a whole bunch of free things here. It wasn't 30 minutes yet. I was hoping to get like some more training arrows. Okay, ball of wool, which gets me. Eclipse Moon Tassets. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna end up doing Volamore stuff at some point, which I'm not too familiar with, you know. So it's gonna be interesting how that fares. Should probably go about taking a momentary break to get a little bit of a snack, because I do intend having to like go for a good while, at least, you know, because you know this is like the starting point for this thing. This is using an account with using like a bond, so like after 2 weeks is up is like, well, that's it. So but that doesn't mean it's going to be the end for this, because like when I have like a good chunk of time to like do more of this, I will. I imagine like this whole account's just going to be like funded by having to get buying freaking bonds at the GE. Now we can go about having to finish this up. Okay, so what? I forgot what? How many quest points was that? Was it just one? It's actually important that I take note of that. 1 quest point. Okay, so that now means I get 2 into my star power. All right, now I say it's time to go about having to actually train agility now. And we'll just do a casual walk up this way then. Oh, and I see I was given the air talisman. Now, even though that I have not dropped it yet, like clicking on this does not like, you know, highlight it or anything. You know, like say for example, this, like this is highlighted, but I can't with this. So it's not like I can just like use it on the air altar and enter in there. Besides, I can't even get freaking essences right now. And also, since there was a change to the whole like run energy thing, oh, let me run through here so that you do not try to get me. So anyways, since there's been a change to the whole like run energy sort of thing, I don't know whether or not if I want to go and try and get graceful or like save up my marks for graceful or just go in on, well, I can't really say that for sure because like, I don't have like the things to like do the frickin' Draedric ritual quest. So yeah, that's a little bit of a thing that I question. All right, let's do some Draenor things. Hello, Bob. Oh, What are you doing inside the wizard's house? You need to be free. I must talk to Bob. Meow. Oh, right. I don't have the, you know, the cat speak thing. Oh. I don't know if there's like anything in particular that that wise old man can do, because like I have to like, because I know that involves like some sort of random fetch quest with him from like little random things. I don't like, you know what? You know what? I'm going to humor myself. Let's see what he wants. Is there anything I can do for you? See, could we go upstairs? Let's see, is some kind of monster in your house? What the fuck? Okay. There's apparently some monster upstairs. Okay. I don't know what it is. It better not be some sort of bait and switch here, but we'll see. And I don't have any means of healing, so like if I dies, I dies. Kick bed. Okay. Okay. Thing under the bed. I don't think I ever did this. Kicking my ass. Well, time to prayer flick. Damn it. This thing's kicking my ass. Or I can do that. I forgot like how many ticks I need to like. Oh, it's until that. I think it's like until. Okay. That's how you do it. So until the bar disappears is when I can go back. And I can't get hit. I love workarounds. It is working. How am I timing it that well? What? Wait, did it? Oh, you can't be shit. Okay, never mind. Oh, I see. I guess somebody had to go ahead and close it for that reason. To keep the market guards stuck in there. Okay. Back to agility. Or, oh, let's actually start agility. So anyway, actually probably be like a good idea if I was to like, you know, refill on some water and get some snack going on. And in just one lap, it's level 2 already. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and actually do just that to get myself some water. Because who knows how long I'm going to be at this. So we shall take a momentary break. Stretch. Kairos, take 5. All right, we have returned. So I got myself a bowl of mixed berries and refilled up my water, and we're going to resume the agility. All right, so in terms of courses, of course, there's the Gnome Stronghold, which would definitely take like a fair bit having to get there when you don't have teleports. Because like the next rooftop course will be over in like an Al-Kharid, which, you know, I technically have access to it because I have to still, you know, pay the frickin' fee for it. So I can't really do the frickin' prince rescue thing. What's the item requirements? Oh my god, there's so much. It's crazy. Yeah, okay, so item requirements for the Prince Alley rescue. There's one soft clay, 3 balls of wool, 1 yellow dye, 1 red berries, which I have unlocked that one. Ashes, bucket of water, pot of flour, 1 bronze bar, 1 pink skirt, 3 beers, and 1 rope. And at least 100 coins. You can already tell like the absolute gate that this mode does to you. You know. All right, well. Oh, got our first mark. This is honestly like breezing right through this quite nicely. And it's not even leagues. Maybe I forgot like how the whole process is like. Also, as another reminder as to like what this is over here with the 1k XP in total. It's another thing I decided to do for having to earn star power. It's like once I hit this thing here, I earn 10. So happy for like a lot of people right now with having to play the Oblivion Remastered. I see so many like of my favorites, you know, having to play it. I think to some people it's like, oh, I'm seeing so many of them playing it, and I was like, well, it's for good reason. It's a good game. I know there's, you know, the iconic jank that goes along with it, but that's like, I'll mention this again. Like, there's like this been interesting talk about like how the gaming industry has been like going all like mid right now, and then suddenly this came out of nowhere with the remaster, and it was just a shadow drop. And there's been like so much people on Steam having to play this. Like, it was like a max of like over 200,000 at once. Like, holy shit, it's the kind of shit that people need. I mean really, like, you can play this, play the original. Like, I mean, if there was no remaster, technically you still could play the original. No one's stopping you. But then again, the remaster has like very good reason as to like why you should play that instead, because there's actually, you know, gameplay tweaks to it in terms of like the leveling system. Because like in the original, you had to like mid-max the hell out of what you're doing in order to like actually, you know, stand a chance against enemies, because as you leveled, the enemies would too, and it would be like so fairly skewed. So yeah, really, if you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna ruin it. But they fixed it. I appreciate that. All right, so at this rate, because like the goal having to use the next one would be 20 in order to get like to the next rooftop. Oh yeah, they also made like the agility arena like buffed as well. Of course, it's better off if I was have to, you know, where I'm able to like pass through like all obstacles instead of just low level. So yeah, so I guess we're just gonna be stuck here until level 20 if that's the case. Also forgot to turn that thing off. Oh right, I can't do that one because like it's a drop. Yeah. I was thinking like, well, I'm trying to kill imps, so maybe I can try to do that. Like, no, I can't pick it up until I technically unlocked it. Oh my god. It's crazy, like, you're trying to think of like some like loopholes for things. Yeah, curious to see like what other kind of quests that I can do that's pretty like try to, yeah, sort it out by like, I guess like novice. Anyway, just to give you an idea of like what I need to do if I want to be able to unlock Herblore. The things I need to get are raw bear meat, raw beef, raw chicken, and raw rat meat. Yeah, it's dumb. What's Restless Ghost? Ooh. You know what? I can go about doing this one. Yeah, because that would actually give me some prayer XP. Yeah, for sure we can do that. All it involves having to like go about getting the ghost speak amulet. Talk to a ghost. I don't need to fight the skeleton. I could just run away. And that's that. Here, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull up Twitter just to, you know, feel sad. Is that really all that's useful for right now, is just to... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? There is an update for Vignan recently. I actually dropped like a new collaboration tool called VignanNet, where basically anyone else that uses you know, similar models like I'm using, able to connect to a dedicated server, so that I guess we'll be able to, you know, hook up onto the same screen to you know, like if I was to collab with anyone that has like you know, same model as me, similar model to me, then yeah, I don't have to do anything like green screening like a Discord like camera or something like to get their perspective, or having to use something else, you know. Which I haven't tested it yet, because like, I don't know like who else within my like group that like uses VNyan. Because nowadays there's like I don't know. They've already moved on from free software over to the live 2D group. Oh, how I wish to be part of that. But yeah, anyways, I've already gone about, like, you know, talking about it at the start of this stream here, but like, I just say, like, you know, just having to be good to each other, you know, like, not to be scummy people. Yeah, VTubing community was not doing so well with the, you know, big indies having to turn out to be, you know, backstabby people. As emotionally painful as it is for like a lot of people, I mean, it's still like a moment to having to like learn from it and say like, hey, we can do better. Just don't be a dick. Well, I guess this grind it's not too bad. Because what are we doing? Like XP per hour. It would also actually be a good idea if I was to go ahead and train up thieving afterwards. So I at least get it to level 15 so I can start thieving ham members. Because there is like an interesting thing that I could do. Which is one of the things you can get is rusty swords. And I can go ahead and talk to the guy over at Port Khazard, having to fix up those rusty swords, and I can get the thing, the clean swords back. And it gives me access to some plenty of drop rolls for sure. Nice, level 15. All right, actually when I'm done with this, I should go over to Falador next. There's like a few things I can do there. Most namely having to go ahead and buy that freaking like bronze kite shield. Well, no, actually, I did say I was going to go ahead and do that Restless Ghost thing first. Might as well get ourselves some, like, probably like the only, like, prayer experience that I'll get at the moment. There used to have been at a point where, like, before, like, the level requirement was dropped to 1, I think there is, like, a failed chance to, like, ruin some sort of obstacle thing. But now they made it so that you can't do that anymore. Yeah, strange how things change over time. It's Amethyst Crystal. Oh, actually, I realized I can't use those. Oh, like, obviously not to... Well, because I obviously haven't unlocked Herblore yet, but in terms of, like... I don't know. Well, actually, technically, like, Emily's packs are considered, like, not a tradable thing, so I can still obtain it, and I just have to unpack it from the pack, and then I get it. And that would count as a roll. So yeah, actually probably like spending 10 marks of grace for it is actually not a bad idea. So as I slowly approach having to get to level 20 agility, I realize that pretty much running from place to place is pretty much going to be my only, like, reliable way of transportation, because I may not, you know, despite the fact I got a law rune unlock, I might not have like some chance of getting the rest of the runes to do anything, right? Or staves. I mean, there's probably going to be some like other niche cases of like teleporting around, but it's amazing like how when you take like one piece of like the puzzle, quote unquote, to be able to do certain things, then it's like you're really stripped down to like bare bone things. It's crazy when you think about it. All right, it says one more lap till the goal. Then we can do the Al-Kharid agility course. But that may not be for like this stream in particular. This should do it. Yeah. Wait, what? You good? I don't know what was going on with that. Let me like start up a new tab so I can know that like, hey, this is the tab that's full of stuff I can't use to really make it easier to distinguish. I should see about having to like, do a little bit of training as well for range. Well, let's see, like, now that I reached the 20, like how big of a difference the run energy is going to be here. Here, let me go and equip this and see about, let's see, that gives 8. Oh, you know what? I think, yeah, more than 30 minutes has passed. I can go ahead and claim some more arrows. Oh, okay, I just have to drop them then first. What? Oh, what? Oh, what the heck? The frickin' shift drop didn't work. For some reason. Oh, there isn't a drop. Oh, wait. Yeah, there is not a drop option. Crap. Ugh. Touche game. Well, time to chase imps. That's what I did my agility training for. All right, tinderbox, which gives me Bandle's plate body. Ugh. Again, more clue fodder. Oh, hey, hold on, giant rat. This will give me some rat meat. It's definitely going to be like one of those like one-time kills for these type of enemies. All right, we get raw rabbit. Oh, damn mugger, get away. Okay, I actually have a source of food now, potentially. Actually, wait, no, I probably not. Am I able to cook rabbit? This one just says meat. Oh, I can. Guys, I have a source of food now. I now have to kill rabbits. As sad that as it is. Well, actually, no, I can't. Actually, I take that back. Wait, hold on. I can't eat cooked rabbit. That's the problem. I still haven't like unlocked that that item yet. All right, so I need to go ahead and find like where they are at. Find them rabbits. There's 4 of them at the air altar, it seems. What other interesting places? There's around Current Castle. Oh no, wait. It's inside the air altar itself, not around the entrance. Damn it. Never mind. So yeah, I would have to go to Current, having to mess around with that. Or just around Hosidius. So yeah. But that still means I still have access to like, like cooking XP, right? So sure, we can do that. But anyways, while I'm here, let me go ahead and let's do the Restless Ghost quest. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and trudge through the swamp. There wouldn't be anything in the bookcase, would it? Nope. Or even like any of the crates. Yeah, I guess not. All right. Asshole. Don't attack me. How dare ye? Enter the wizard's tower basement. Oh my god, I forgot about those steps. Damn it. Trade. The hell are you? What do you trade? Oh, damn man reward store. Oh. I don't do that. The dead man's modes. Oh boy. Just get far enough away from him. All right. Take tools. Oh, hold on a minute. I see potential here for a roll. Take tools. Hello? Hello? Why can't I take? Is chanceman mode like preventing that for some reason? What the fuck? I don't get it. Man. Like I'm not gonna find out by having to toggle off the plugin to see if I can click on it to get something. So it's like, bruh. Tisk tisk. Eek. All right, you know what? I probably should have actually like utilized this a few times here and there. So yeah, we'll do this instead. Save time. We search that. Oh, cutscene. Woo. And it just goes into the river. Level 9. Okay. So yeah, that gave me like the first row of like, you know, cheap prayers for me to use. I guess the only way to make it meaningful is if I was to, you know, prayer flick the whole time. Which I don't even know if like it's gonna help with like giving me like a max hit for like anything. But that's cool. Got that one done. Alright, so I did say I was gonna go over to Falador next. But I actually wonder if I should go about having to do a little bit of the range training here. Thing is, like, I'm curious as to which enemy is like weak to range. What that has like a negative range defense to them. It's the only way I know that if it's gonna work out for me. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to fight chickens. Or can it be goblins? I'm trying to find goblins. Nah, I should probably do chickens instead. Because they have like negative 42 for range defense. Goblins have negative 15. So I'd rather wait until I get like, you know, like accuracy before even messing around with that. Let's look like at the loot drops for like farmer. You know, something I should probably like look up would have to be like which enemies are like the best in order to get like clue scrolls for well, beginners, that is. Well, I get well, I see chickens being like 1 in 300, but there's other ones that are like better, I think. Oh heck, we're getting a max hit of 2 now. Looks like I would have just barely enough training arrows to get myself to 5. Nice. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and well, first attack this imp. Oh. Oh god, is that on the other side of this river? Seriously? Might as well just go to John anyway. All right, let's see. What potion is that? What? Search the crate, find nothing. What are you talking about? You open the cup. Oh, I need to scroll the thing down. Okay, Forgotten Brew, Room Help 4, and Sapphire Amulet Unstrung. All bleh. Now, let's actually destroy that. Let me claim some new arrows. Anyway, let's see. All right, so let's try this. So here's a pretty obscure spot for like what's considered a tradable item on the GE. I would have to go to the Stronghold of Security, and I would have to go ahead and loot a corpse that has has like a Stronghold Security book, and that is considered tradable on the GE. I don't know why, but it is. Why is this skybox like right down in the freaking stairs? Hello? Even like the freaking like tab is like grayed out where I can't click it. I would have to like drag them on all those things over. Oh yeah, I need placeholders. There we go. Whoa, what's up with this void? Anyways, we searched the Dead Explorer, and yep, there's a book. Blue skirt trim. Ah, my god. Sadly, there isn't like a freaking like toggle right now with Chanceman to like not roll the clue stuff. Like my brain's fried right now. That's All right, first things first. Talk to Cassie to get the frickin' skite shield. Skite. Wow. And here we go. So that gives us... Oh my god, it's the trimmed version. Not... Oh, man. Could have got best in slot for ranged at that point. Ugh. Or just like for defense in general. Like... But yeah, there we go. Got a better shield now, so we can destroy this. All right, now is there anything here else in Falador that is of note? Oh yeah, you know what? I need to go about having to go to like to bars and having to like search through them, trying to find like certain ales and whatnot. Because I think I've already like rolled one for beer, I think. Yeah, because that was from the goblin. Ah, there's like three distinct ones. Perfect. Asgardian ale. This gets. Is that an empty jug? No way. No way. Wait. Yeah, wait, yeah, wait. Oh shit. So okay. I can use a jug on water to get jug full of water, but I can't technically use water, but I mean there's probably gonna be like some uses of it then, for sure. Yeah. Curious to see how that's gonna work. Alright, let's take a look at the other ones. Mind bomb. What the fuck? Security book. Wasn't that just the one I just like picked up off the frickin' skeleton? Because that one looks different. Oh wait, no, this is security can be afraid for free from the account security tour in the Lumbridge graveyard, and from the security guard in Portsmouth jail. The fuck? Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, how about the Dwarven Stout? Nose peg. Okay. I can now fight those stinky ghosts now when I do Slayer. Neat. All right, cool. All right, well, now we can throw them into this pile. All right, now we just need to use it like here on this water pump. We get jug of water. Is that pre-made? No, it isn't. Damn it. Wouldn't be happy to have like anything odd here, would you? No. Oh, you sell maces. Okay. Guess it's neat that I actually got that jug back. Wait, hold on. I'm thinking here. Something just popped into my head. Oh wait, no, I can't do that one. Fuck. It requires normal logs, and I haven't unlocked normal logs. Not unless I go through like some sort of... I wonder. Okay, let's see. All right, so where are we at with thieving? We should probably like do a little bit of that. So citizens, one up to 10 to 15. Actually, I realize I do have like another source of food that I can get. That would be chocolate slices. Let's see, chocolate cake slices here. Yeah, because technically the chocolate slice or the 2/3 slice are not tradable. And the just the singular slice is something you get from a bakery stall. Okay, so we actually do have a source of food. It's freaking chocolate cake. All right, so I just need to get it up to level 5. Kind of think of it, I should probably just go over to freaking Ardoin at this point. Do I have to go through White Wolf Mountain? Christ. Because like that, shit's dangerous. I do have an idea. It involves having to do this. I know where's to go. Oh, going around this way, I see. Huh. The wilderness lever. Because we can go over to the Ardoin lever, I'm sure. Once I get back. Say, yes, I'm brave. There we go. Now we're over in Ardoin. I love loopholes. All right, now I just need to go ahead and find just any old citizen and having to thieve them to get to 5, and then we can do bakery stalls. Oh yeah, speaking of thieving, there's someone camping the Ardoin Knight in the corner. Still haven't found just you know, like a man, just generic man running around here. All I'm seeing is just like guards, knights, heroes, warriors. Surely there has to be like just a generic man wandering about here. Oh, okay, well, there's this NPC here. We can do that. That shall work. What? Never mind. Mourner, 2 pints, ooh, hold on, bartender. Beer. Okay, well, not as descriptive as I was hoping it would be. Did I just like come over here to Ardoin too soon? Is that the case? It's like I'm not finding like a regular man anywhere. Or woman. Guard. Who knew trying to find those particular NPCs was going to be like that, you know, scarce. Like how the Joker was just eyeballing me. Parrots. Where else can I try? Well, guess I'm taking a trip on over to frickin' Sears Village. There ain't nothing out there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Grizzly bear. Let's try to avoid that, shall we? Oh, God. No place is safe. Please, don't stomp over here further, please. Oof, giant bats. Try to get around them. Oh, here's something I can do. Pick flax. That would give me an item roll. All right, it is bronze spear. Okay. Interesting weapon of choice. Well, I do know that goblins drop them, but I don't know if a store would sell them. I'm sure they do. Well, I can go ahead and buy it from the blacksmith over in the Civitas when I decide to go there. Thing is, I don't know how it is DPS wise compared to my freaking training sword though. Let's do a comparison here. Well, it does help with doing crush if I wanted to do crush, and there is a strength difference. But the thing is, I don't know, how many ticks is it? How fast does it? 4 ticks. And training sword does the same thing. 4 ticks. Yeah, it's also 4 ticks. Okay, so that's actually a straight upgrade then. I was gonna say forestry kit's free, right? Yeah. I might as well grab it. Can't really do anything about it yet. I mean, there's probably is going to be a weird roundabout way that I can probably get wood cutting XP somehow, or some XP when I see a forestry event. The thing is, if I wasn't there at the very beginning or actively participated in wood cutting, I think I get a huge penalty on that. So it's not going to be as helpful. And I wouldn't really get the rewards from that at the end. So it's ugh. Anyways, I was here because I wanted to go ahead and, pickpocket a man. Yep, there's a man. But I realized I'm over here at a bar, which I can go ahead and get food and drinks from. Oh, and actually, there's like a lot of people in here I can thieve instead. What do you have? Yep, stew and meat pies. 16. So I can't eat. How about this? Oh, wait, what is that? Iron two-hand sword. Okay, another upgrade. Nice. All right, now we just need to get stew. The hell is that? Oh, cabbage seed. What tier is that one? Allotments. That is 7 for cabbage. All right, well, it's not an option for me to try to break them down to like a pie tin or empty bowl, so can't do that. Here, just so I can just tag this one here, so I don't lose sight of them. So looking at the options that I have fully unlocked, by that I mean like both rolled and unlocked, where I can have them interact at the Grand Exchange in some way. What we have is red berries, bronze kite shield, jug, and bronze spear. So if I'm wanting to make money, I would probably have to collect red berries, because maybe there's something for it. Here, let me check the search for red berries. 58 GP each. How about bronze spear? Regular one is 321. Now, what about jugs? 2 GP each. And I doubt bronze kite shield has any meaningful thing. So yeah, I could try having to like sell red berries. That could probably be like something kind of like a bit of like a off-camera thing. Which, by the way, I don't know how I'm gonna approach this. Having to do things like off-camera, because preferably I would have to be trying to record like whenever like I get like a item roll or something like that, right? Ooh. Do I get like, am I able to get like freaking like tomatoes here? Oh, rotten. Okay, rotten tomato I can't, because that's not a tradable thing. Oh, that stinks. Okay, was there anything at the Sears Village? No, I don't really have anything. Let's see, range skill, don't have access to that. Glass blowing pipe. Really does make you trying to look at like every nook and cranny to see like, wait, traps. I don't know about that. Probably don't even have the level requirement for it. All right, let's see if there is. All right, like, are we in the clear when it comes to this? Oh, looks like somebody's trying to. Yeah, right here. I just need to go ahead and do it like on the same tick that he's doing it. Regular cake. The frick is that? Water birth teleport. Okay. I'll just keep going until we get ourselves bread. Oh, there's bread. Is crystal armor seed? Oh my god. Freaking crystal armor seed. All right, now we just need to get the chocolate slice. Nice. So here's like our only meaningful like eatable thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, now we just need to go ahead and work on our thieving to get to 15. So that should take no time at all. I'm surprised like these knights are not realizing what we're doing. They just cannot see like beyond like this one grid. Last one will do it. So there was the case of the iron two-hander that I got. So let me compare bronze spear to that of the iron two-hander. So yeah, the strength bonus for the two-hander is 8. If I had the freaking bronze spear. More crush. Now the only thing is like, what is the Okay, so the attack speed is 7 ticks. Iron two-hander versus bronze spear. Both give max hit of 2 right now. Bronze spear will be like 12.4 seconds on average. Two-hander would be like 20. I would imagine probably like if I get more into levels here, then two-hander will probably be much. Well, I mean, I need to buy the freaking like two-hander anyway, so just to unlock the roll there. So I just need to find where see where I can get that. Iron two-hand sword. Shop locations. Interestingly enough, over at the Grand Tree, which I need to go over there anyways. Although my money situation right now is pretty eck right now. I would definitely have to go about having to like desperately pick up like red berries or well, no. Yeah, here's something I forgot that I had installed for a plugin. Because I do recall having to get, what was it? It was the pre-made Choco Bomb. Now, do gnomes have any? No, they don't. It's just bones for drops. Nothing for that either. All right, so which place would have? See, who would sell like the pre-made things? Oh, here we go. Pre-made. See, how much is this? Pretty steep, but let's do it. You know when something is steep when wait, what is that? Amulet of Glory, but it's charged 6. What about the base? Is there any way of like fully charged Amulet of Glory drops? Item sources. Frickin' dragon implant jars, get the fuck out. Oh Lord. I don't even know like how much like they heal me for these things. Right. Well, here's something I'll do here. I think I need to go like up one more floor. And I think I'll find the weapons dealer. Yeah, here we go. Trade. Interesting variety. But of course, the one I'm after is this. Value is, oh, just barely enough. All right. Comp Ogre Bow. Okay. So we got the freaking Wolfbane arrow tips earlier, and now we got this. So it's like, is that like a little bit of a sign there? It sounds like it is. All right. Well, here's our weapon upgrade. Now the only thing I can think of is having to go back and fight goblins until a dragon spear drops, and then I can use that instead. So that's our agenda for today. I'm honestly quite enjoying this a lot. In fact, I need to see what I can do to like probably like start doing this at an earlier time tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually need to go and do some like pickpocketing over at the ham hideout. So yeah, I should probably go ahead and do that instead. Thing is, like, I really don't know if I need to like make like a big deal of having to like keep myself healed while I'm in there, because like my fail rate is probably going to be pretty high anyways. So I'll probably just end up having to like death rushing to everything while doing that. So all right, let's head back. Oh, hold on a minute. I just realized. Is there a rabbit in this place? No, there is not. All right. Yep. Change of plans. Let's go back home then. All right, now to the ham hideout. This is where like our next source of so many things. that I can get from that. All right, so trying to lockpick this thing is probably going to be a bit of a dingus, but let's see. Ow. There we go. Now the only problem is that, like, I need to wait, like, at least a minute for it to go back up, because I don't think I can thieve anybody. So the thing is, I would prefer having to, like, be able to walk out with something that I can store away, primarily being, like, the rusty swords. Maybe also the buttons? Steal an herb. Okay. You get... Okay, Rob Lobster. Okay. Just need to have an earlier thing of fish to get up to that point. Sure. Knife, that gets me. Blue High Chaps gold. Nope. Hey, buttons. Can't polish that for some reason. Because that gets crafting at XP, but I guess there's like a level requirement to polish fucking buttons. Well then let me actually have a look. Other jewelry. Level 3 to polish buttons. That's so dumb. Iron dagger. Another freaking clue fodder. Jade. Another random crap. Ow. Bronze dagger. Teal hat, which I think that might be from a shop in Canifis. I'll look that up though. Let's see. Teal hat. Yep, it's from Canifis, and I don't have access to Canifis because it's locked behind a frickin' quest. Steel pickaxe. Ooh. Iron battle axe. Definitely giving me some like low-level weapon options for sure. Really does make me wonder. See, I'm pretty sure like, yeah, well, I don't know if like damaged armor can be like restored to anything. Let's see. So there is a roundabout way with it when it comes to this, it can be repaired at an armor stand at a player-owned house. So there's a significant chance of breaking it, but there's like a way of having to get like iron plate bodies, bronze, steel, black, and mithril are also possible. So I wonder who might be like next in line for me to like, you know, pickpocket here. Or actually, when is like wealthy level 50 for wealthy citizen? Oof. Well, I could do like fruit stalls when I get to that point, because that's actually a good source of like, you know, getting item rolls from that. And probably some other odd ones like crafting stall. I gotta loot that tea stall at some point. I see vegetables. Because like a lot of the like stalls I can probably get over in frickin' Current. Oh, silver bar. Potential. See, I've already unlocked bronze pickaxe. Oh, rusty sword. We keep. Keep another. Surprisingly doing okay here. Except not really. More buttons. Oh, got logs and leather body. Okay, let's see. Camelot teleport tab. And anti-venom +4. Jesus. Feathers. I already got that unlocked. Pleh. Yeah, loot tables for like ham members is good and all, but the thing is that the ham clothing is significantly reduced at this point, because the only way we can try to get that drop rate to happen with that one better is if we did the Death to the Dorgishan quest. Because that's when that actually goes up. Opal. The frick, a fake beard. Really? That random thing that's for that's a tradable thing at the GE? Really? Ain't no way. That does sell at the GE. What the fuck? Why is that sellable at the GE? That's supposed to be a quest item. See, can be bought from Almorasane in Alcarid or at the Polnovich general store. Thing is, I don't know if like that inventory will actually have it, or is that only like a quest thing? After completion of Rogue Trader, other items can be bought from the store, but the question is like what technically gets unlocked. It doesn't say. Let's see, we drop any. Actually, what's the axes? All right, we can just go ahead and just drop bronzes. Oops, steel dagger. Is that a barbarian mix? God dang it. It's a freaking energy mix. Oh, and I get kicked out. You know what? Probably for the best. We can go ahead and just like, you know, manage our little inventory and go from there. So here, I place this in here so I'm able to like, you know, tab in here. Because like all these are technically things I can't really do anything with. Let's see, ham member. So I want to get like a full idea of like what the drop table is. Pickpocketing info. Let's see. Oh yeah, you know what? This having to pickpocket the ham members will be like a source of getting like easy clue scrolls. I do see that now. There's apparently a money-making page for pickpocketing ham members, and it's like, well, what's the selling point for all this? Oh, it's trying to farm for like clue scrolls, I think. Yeah. The listed profit rate assumes that a total of 18 easy clues completed per hour. Huh. That is interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Okay, now I need to bring up the DPS calculator because I think there was that freaking like axe that I got. Yeah, iron battle axe. Iron battle axe. No, bronze spear is still better. I mean, this is only in respect of like killing goblins, but just nothing else. So, but still, I need to see like where that can be found. Iron battle axe. Apparently, there's a spawn in Civitas. Yeah, Civitas. Where is it at? Okay, so it's right in the city walls. It's like directly north of where I show up at first. That is fucking funny. Yeah, and in terms of stores that sell them. Oh shit. Wait. Yeah, I think I'll just have like a more fun time having to like pick it off the ground over in that place rather than having to buy it from like Bob's Brilliant Axes instead. So also I forgot to bring some healing food. Deal with them goblins here. See, let's see. Did we get bronze arrows? No, we didn't. So, or rather, was it rolled items? Looking at the wrong category here. Okay, I did do bronze arrows. It says, yeah, category of rolled items. Oh, goblin mail. That gets... it's another freaking trim. Oh my god. Oh, body rune, which unlocks. Wait, what is that? Wolf bones? Okay. We got our source of prayer XP now. Wolf bones. Holy shit. Now, question is, where can we find wolves here that is like at the smallest level? So I see one at level 11 in Stronghold of Security. Oh, okay. That's convenient. Problem is, they don't really have a diverse thing there. Like loot table. All they have is just like either regular bones for free to play or wolf bones if member. Well, if at any point that I'm desperate having to like get prayer XP, I know where my source is at. I mean, there's also like, wait, hold on, what's the tertiary here? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so I guess there's also like beginner clue scrolls from wolves, because those are dropped from the Stronghold of Security. So yeah, I guess there's that at least. All right, so let's see. So far, I think we got the bronze square shield, did we? Let's see, bronze. Yep, square shield. We did get the spear. Obviously, bones. I think we got all the runes and the bolts. See, we got hammer goblin book, mail. We did not get chef's hat. We already got air talisman. So yeah, chef's hat is like one of those things. Tertiary goblin skull, which I think that's part of the ragman bone quest thing, I guess. So I think the last thing I need to get is the chef's hat. And then I'm done fighting goblins. Well, at least this variant. There is a second drop table elsewhere. Chef's hat. Okay. That's more freaking clue fodder. Blech. Okay. The IT change of plans. Let's go over to the north and having to go along Varrock and actually, pick some red berries. We'll get like one inventory full and then sell them off just to get something with like GP again, Because I think like our next place that we can try is over, go over to, Voldemort, then talk about some of the things I can get from there. Because also there was that freaking like bronze spear I was talking about, because I can get it from a shop in there. And as far as I'm aware, the one drop table of those level 2 goblins are all taken care. Are you? Were you picking those damn bushes? Okay. I mean, if this shit's going to involve a lot of like world hopping, I really don't know if I'm going to be doing that. It's like, how many red bushes are there technically? If it's just those, then it's like, ooh. Then I guess mistakes have been made. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, per se. Alright, so I think that's the whoa. Okay, I was not expecting there to be a long path to try to find a freaking iron battle axe on the freaking ground. But yeah, let's do it. Oh my god, there's freaking imps around here too. Oh god, a thief. You better not attack me. Surprisingly, no. Wait, the battle axe would not be on the freaking wall, would it? Yeah, here we go. God, this is such a weird thing for me to get in this frickin' spot of all places. All right. What the heck is that? Sarah Dolman's light. What frickin' endgame drop is that? Oh, it's an item obtained from killing Commander Zilyana in God Wars Dungeon. That I had a feeling it was God Wars Dungeon related. One less adventurer. Yes. All right. Bronze spear. Right there. Yep. So back around we go. So right now, in terms of like average time to kill an enemy, at least for like, you know, if it was like goblins, this would be the next option because it kind of shaves off 3 seconds on average. See, now the problem is like I don't have enough for like the freaking bronze spear. There wouldn't happen to be like stalls around this place, would there? Actually, hold on. Do you sell two-handers? Because if you do, then I can sell this. Can't sell it. Damn it. What is the value? 26. Well, surely I can think of something without having to like travel back and forth or something. Well, I mean, actually, no, travel back to Varrock real quick. So I do see the cup of tea thing. Ooh, that is, oh, an ornament kit. That looked like what I thought it was then. You know, as much as I want to go about having to like continue on into the night, I should like get a chance to sleep. But I'll definitely look into like what more I can probably like do for this tomorrow at some time. I don't know if there's like something in the back of my mind like that I need to like be doing constantly though. I'm trying to remember. It's always in the back of your head when you're like, you know, like a partial homeowner. It's like, well, what the fuck do you need to do to maintain things, right? All right. Offer all of these. I don't know. Try 50. Someone actually bought them. All right. Is anyone actually buying that? Well, because I don't need that anymore. Yes, I understand. Actually, someone wanted it for 50. Like, really? Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so that was pretty much that for like day one. This is all the freaking table scraps that I've uncovered. Oh, goodness me. Well, definitely end things off here right now, so